I am so excited. This is the first tag that I have ever created. I hope you enjoy it. It is the fall style tag. I, for one, am so excited that it's fall. Autumn is my favorite time of the year. I love it. I do enjoy summer. I live in the southern United States. It can get a little too hot here for me. This summer was pretty mild and I did enjoy it, but generally speaking, this is my favorite time of the year. I love fall, and I decided for the very first tag that I'm creating to create a fall style tag video. I have 15 questions here that I have come up with, and they will be listed below. So let's get started. The first question is, have you turned your heat on yet? And for me, the answer is yes. Normally, I try to wait until at least November 1st to turn my heat on, because in the South here, it doesn't just go smoothly usually from summer to fall. Usually we'll have high temperatures, then low temperatures, then high temperatures, then low temperatures. So I try to just turn off the heat and air and kind of open and close the windows and let the weather do what it's going to do, kind of air the house out. This year was very different, and a lot of people were joking that it is like our temperature, saw a trooper and cut it from 90 to 55 right away. It was an astonishing switch. We were really just very, very hot, and then suddenly it was 55, and they said it was going to stay that way. So I did turn the heat on. The second question is, do you switch your closet out for fall? And how long does it take? I do. I keep in my room and in my closet only the clothes that I wear for that season. And and the other season will be in storage in another closet in the house. This process of switching my closet out, because when I do, I'll take everything out, I clean the closets top to bottom, and then I put the clothes and the shoes and the bags and everything back in. And it used to be that this process would take me 3 or 4 days to go through everything, because frankly, I had too many clothes. So I have been cutting down on my clothing over the years. I have far fewer pieces than I used to, which has made it much easier to do this transition. And it takes me about a day and a half generally. I generally block out a weekend for it, but I'm doing other things too. So that's about how long it takes me. Number 3, what are your favorite fall neutral colors? And I'm talking about wardrobe here. And a lot of people, their favorite neutral is black, and black is very easy to base a wardrobe on. My favorite fall neutrals are brown, gray, and navy. Those are the 3 that I like to base my closet on. I do have things in black because sometimes it's hard to avoid black. I tried avoiding it altogether just because I thought my wardrobe would be more interesting with these 3 colors. So I'm not all the way there, but I do enjoy those 3, gray, brown, and navy. The next question is, what are your favorite fall accent colors for your wardrobe? For me, even though I'm very light-skinned and fairly fair-haired, you would think that I might be, what they call a spring or a summer and like a lot of light colors. I actually feel that I look better in darker, deeper, brighter colors. So my favorite accent colors for fall tend to be the jewel tones. A teal, sort of peacock, blue-green, and a burgundy color are my favorite accent colors. Also, a really bright cobalt blue looks good on me. And those 3 colors marry with my neutrals well, and that's kind of what I keep my wardrobe around. Now, you may have noticed I do have a penchant for sort of an orange color, and I do. It's sort of a rusty orange typically. I like that color too. I don't use it as much. I tend to use it more in accessories. Number 5 is, what is your favorite bag to break out in the fall that you haven't been carrying in the summer? For me, it is this Shiatsu Chen dark brown hobo bag with this jade handle. And I don't tend to carry this a lot in the summer just because the color is so dark and rich. I tend to carry more of a camely kind of color in the summer. So I'm always excited to break this out. It just sort of means fall to me. And then I will carry this fall, winter, and a lot of the spring. Number 6, do you own a rake or a leaf blower? I do. I own both. I live in a house, and so I own both. The one that I use the most is the leaf blower, and I use it mostly just to blow off the decks. But yes, those fall leaves are coming, and I am ready. Number 7 is your favorite fall coat. Mine is this Burberry trench coat. It is a cashmere blend, and it is my favorite coat to wear in the fall. I love breaking this out in the fall. It is nice and light in color and keeps me warm. Now, you may be saying this isn't one of your favorite neutrals, and it's true, but I can be wearing all gray. I can be wearing any of my basics and any of my other colors and wear this coat and it will look good. But it also gives me, it's a little bit unexpected, which I enjoy. And I like to break it out in the fall before things get too wintry and sort of dirty, because this is not a coat to be wearing when there's mud around. But on a crisp fall day, this is the perfect coat. Number 8 is, what is my favorite fall flavor? And I know a lot of people, for a lot of you, it's going to be pumpkin, and I do love pumpkin. I do like pumpkin everything, but my favorite fall flavor is nutmeg. For some reason, I want to add nutmeg to everything, and nutmeg goes great with pumpkin lattes and all of that, pumpkin soups, but I like it just a little bit in my coffee. And even a little bit in my tea. And I do have the whole nutmeg, and I just seem to be grating it on top of everything in the fall. Pasta, just about everything I make, I like to add a little nutmeg. Number 9 is favorite fall scent. And this can be in a perfume or a candle, whatever fall scent that you enjoy. For me, it's vanilla. For some reason, I really enjoy vanilla in the fall. So it's just before I break out kind of the cinnamony, birchy sort of candles, I will go to the vanilla candle in the fall. Number 10 is favorite fall food. And for me, this is easy. My favorite fall food is soup. Soup of just about any kind, but I love the pumpkin soup, the butternut squash soup, any kind of vegetable stew. I love soup in the fall. I've been eating a lot of salads in the summer and cold pastas, and this is when I move into those rich, warm soups. That's my favorite. Number 11, what is your favorite fall drink? In the fall, I love to have warm apple cider. That's a fun thing with a little bit of cinnamon. I switch from white wine to red wine in the fall, and usually in the summer, my drink of choice is a gin and tonic. But in the fall, I move to the more bourbon-y type of drinks, the cognac type of drinks. And one drink I enjoy a lot is a sidecar. I like that kind of just a little bit of citrus flavor, and it's a little bit of a richer, deeper drink. It's not that I'll never have a gin and tonic in the winter, but I do like to break out the sidecar in the fall. Number 12 is, what do you do or change around your house when it's fall? In the spring and summer, most of my houseplants have been out on the deck getting all of the sun that they can, and in the fall is when they come back inside. So my house has a lot more houseplants in the fall, and I also like to decorate with some pumpkins. Usually I prefer kind of the white and green pumpkins. And in my yard, I have a lot of camellia trees that bloom in the fall and winter, so I love to cut those and bring them inside. Number 13, will you be outside more or less now that it's fall? A lot of people are outside a lot during the summer, and it's just a little too hot for me. I do go outside in the summer, but I'm not a big sun worshiper. It's not I'm not the one by the pool every day. So for me, I will be outside more in the fall. I love the fall weather. I love that I can go take a long walk and that I can go throw a ball with the boys. And I just really like being outside in fall. I will be outside a lot more. Number 14 is, do you already know what your holiday plans are? And mine, I don't exactly. I do know that I will be spending Thanksgiving with my sons, and we have been talking about whether to do that here or whether to take a little trip. Now that they're older, it's not quite as important that I, cook all of the traditional stuff. So we might take a little trip this Thanksgiving. We'll see. And the last question, number 15, is to share something that you enjoy doing or wearing in the fall. And I think for a lot of people it might center around football or some different sports. For me, it is about travel. I don't travel too much in the summer because it seems like it's when everybody is traveling. A lot of people, that's their only opportunity to travel, and so because kids are out of school. And so everything is sort of busier and harder to get tickets. But in the fall, the weather is still great and sometimes the travel prices go down a little bit and things are certainly not as crowded. So this is my favorite time of the year to travel. And now for tagging. I have several people that I would like to tag, and they are in no particular order. Oksana LV, MV Mommy, Beth Jalali of Style at a Certain Age, Luxury Lover, Me Likey Too, Caitlin Pulowski, and Caitlin, I know it's not really fall for you, but I'd love to see you do this tag. Asoneo, Simply Silent, T, Chic Professor, Tabby Violet, Minx for All, Andri, Jerusha Couture, and Sophie Shohet. And I also tag you. I would love to see you do this video. Anybody who does do the tag, please let me know. I would love to watch it. I hope you subscribe. I would love to see you again. Bye for now.